guys, it's Miss Fiala. I just want to go over today's lesson with you. Today is Wednesday, 4/29. When you open up your attachment, here's your FSA countdown page. And then when you scroll down, here's the worksheet page for the lesson for today. The lesson for today is again on multiplication. So we've done this now at least 3 times. I believe this is the 3rd time we're doing this as a lesson. So by this time around, these should be a piece of cake for you guys. So if you're still struggling after today's lesson, you need to reach out to me because obviously multiplication is very important in what we did in 4th grade, and you will definitely need to know how to multiply when you go into 5th grade. Because when you go into 5th grade, you're not just going to be doing a 2-digit times a 2-digit, you might do a 3-digit times a 2-digit, okay? So you need to be prepared for that. Your FSA countdown page is on multiplication and division. So for number 1, it says find the product. What does that key word mean to do? What does product mean to do? Are you adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? Number 2, select all the expressions that have a product of 420. So you need to answer all these questions and see which one of those equals 420. 3, you're finding the product of 3,840 and 5. You're using the box method here, and I'm going to show you the box method again in our lesson. Okay, 4 is division, 400 divided by 5. And 5 is also on division. Which one of these equals 25? So you need to solve all of these division problems to see which one equals 25. Okay? All right, I'm going to turn my camera around and I'm going to go over again how we multiply 2-digit by 2-digit numbers. Okay? Alrighty. So multiplying a 2-digit by 2-digit number. Now remember, some key words for multiplication are each is a huge keyword for multiplication. Product means also to multiply. So those are probably your 2 major keywords for multiplication, okay? Times obviously is another keyword you might see for multiplication as well, okay? So keep those words in mind. Alrighty, so multiplying a 2-digit times a 2-digit number. So say we have something, for example, 17 times 34, okay? This is just like what you're going to see on your worksheet page. Now, you can do this using the standard algorithm, and I'll go over that in a minute, or you can use the box method for all of your problems. You're just going to need a separate sheet of paper because there's no way you can fit that on the worksheet page that is given, okay? So box method, and I'm going to make my box nice and big so I can read what I am writing. Break apart 17 into expanded form is 10 plus 7. Wherever you see the plus, you put a line. 34 broken apart in expanded form is 30 plus 4. Put a line where the plus is, okay? Inside each box, look at what's on top of the box and what's to the side of the box for what to multiply. So inside this box is 10 times, what's to the side? 30. 1 times 3 is 3. Add 2 zeros to my answer is 300. What's on top of this box? 10 times, what's to the side of this box? 4. 10 times 4 is 40. Inside this box, what's on top is 7 times what's to the side? 30. 7 times 30 is, 7 times 3 is 21, add a 0. Inside this box, what's on top of the box is 7 times what's to the side of this box is 4. 7 times 4 is 28. Be careful with adding zeros. Some of you add too many zeros or not enough zeros, and that's why your answer is wrong. So if you get a wrong answer, go back and check those zeros. Also, some of us get a wrong answer because we don't know even this basic multiplication 7 times 4. And we guess and just put an answer there. If you don't know your multiplication, you need to skip count. So if I was to skip count for 7 times 4, I'm going to skip count 7 4 times. And then I got my answer of 28. okay? Use your strategies if you don't know your multiplication, okay? Now, all of these are our partial products. What do we do with all those partial products? We add them. So I'm adding up all of these partial products. Another reason some of us get our answers incorrect is because we do not line up our numbers correctly, and then we add wrong. So be very careful. You can even use lines to separate your numbers, okay? 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8 is 8. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7. And then 3 plus 2 is 5. Your answer is 578, okay? This is using the box method. Now I'm going to show you, for some of you who want to use the standard algorithm, I'm going to show you that same problem, 17 times 34, using the standard algorithm. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I start in my ones place. Forget about this 3. If you need to, cover it up. So now multiply just 17 times 4. 4 times 7 is 28. I put down the 8, carry the 2. 4 times 1 is 4, plus the 2 is 6. Some of you leave this as your answer. That is incorrect. Whenever you're multiplying a 2-digit number times a 2-digit number, you need to have 2 partial products. So now I'm done with the 4. I'm going to move on to multiplying now 17 times 3. Before I move on, I have to put a 0 here because I moved on to the tens place. So I'm going to start in the tens place. So now 3 times 7 is 21. Put down the 1, carry the 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. Now I'm adding my 2 partial products. 6 plus 1 is 7, 5 plus nothing is 5. 578. On your worksheet page, if you're using the standard algorithm, I should see this work and the answer on your page. If I see just this, that tells me you might have used a calculator or maybe someone else gave you the answer because there's no work shown here. How did you do 17 times 34? You should have 2 partial products, okay? That should be shown on your paper. Alrighty, I'm going to do another one. Let's say we have 26 times 53. I'm going to use the standard algorithm first, and then I'll use the box method. Remember, we start in the ones place. Forget about this 5. I'm going to do 3 times 6 is 18. 8, carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus the 1 is 7. Remember, you always put down the ones place and carry the tens place. Okay, some of you accidentally put 1 here and carry the 8. All right, so be careful with that too. All right, I'm done with the 3. I'm moving on to multiply 26 times the 5 now. Before I move on, I got to put a 0 here. Now 5 times 6 is 30. Put down the 0, carry the 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Now I'm going to add my 2 partial products. 8 plus 0 is 8, 7 plus 0 is 7, 3 plus nothing is 3, 1 plus nothing is 1. Put in your comma. My answer is 1,378, and that's using the standard algorithm. Remember, you have 2 partial products. Now let's do it using the box method, 26 times 53. So I'm going to break apart 26 into 20 plus 6. Break apart 53 into 50 plus 3. Okay? Now, most of you from before we went on this break here, I know you needed to use the box method. So please continue to use that if you struggle with the standard algorithm. So on the top of this house, on the top of this box is 20. 20 times what's to the side? 50. 5 times 2 is 10. Still add the 2 zeros, I get 1,000. Inside this box here, I'm going to do 6 times 50. 6 times 5 is 30. Still add your 0 is 300. On top of this box is 20. To the side is 3. 20 times 3 is 60. Inside this box, on top is 6. To the side is 3. 6 times 3 is 18. We add all of your partial products. Okay? And when you do that, if you line them up correctly, I'm going to get an answer of 1,378. The same answer as using the standard algorithm, okay? Alrighty. If you have any more questions on how to use the box method, you need to let me know because that was super, super important, okay? We can set up a private Zoom meeting or I can answer your questions on Edmodo, but we probably would need to set up a Zoom meeting because that's something I need to show you, and I can't type that out using the box method, okay? So please let me know, alrighty? When you're done watching this video, you need to complete your 1 FSA countdown page, complete your multiplication worksheet page, and then you need to complete your 1 Imagine Math lesson on the FSA Review Week 6 pathway, okay? So today is Wednesday. After today, you should have 3 lessons already finished, okay? So when I check in the evening, you should have 3 done already, okay? If you do not, you need to do maybe more than 1 today to catch up. So whatever you're not doing the day before, you need to do the next day. You need to make up the work, okay? So those are the things you need to do today for your math lesson. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you. Have a good day, guys.